Soul Savers opened for Depeche Mode on a big part of the European tour that we did with the last record. And I've been a fan for years, and I'm, you know, and of Mark's stuff, and we just talked about it, and then Rich, you know, we started to write songs. There was no agenda really. We didn't say let's make a record. It was really just about writing, see what would happen, see if it would work together. And I think that's what was kind of special about this. There was no one breathing down our necks.
Yeah, there was no plan.
Right.
You know, and if you can let something grow just organically, the results are always better. There's nothing worse than like, okay, you know, this is the plan, we're going to do this, and you know, it's forced. You know, if you just fall into it naturally, hopefully, you know, it kind of works out better. And you know, I feel really good about the way this one unfolded.
I think we both got more comfortable. We started to read, you know, what we would do, what we needed next. It wasn't like we rang each other and was like, I'm not sure about your middle eight there, or I'm not, you know, it's not quite working the bridge into the chorus. It wasn't that at all.
Yeah, it was a very, you know,
like where's the hit song? Where's the single? You know, it's like that wasn't.
I've been meaning to speak to you about.
Yeah,
that,
no, it's like I did at the end, towards the end of the. I did kind of go. Okay, listening to everyone, we kind of need something like, you know, we need a couple of rockers, I think. Like,
yeah.
You know, but once Richard, you know, completed a lot of the musical stuff as well, and all the, you know, drums had been recorded, and bass lines, and you know, strings and everything, a lot of the things that started out very acoustically became much bigger, and you know, so the more records I make, the more involved I get in, like, don't mess with my vocal. I don't mess with what I did. Yes, it's got some mistakes there, and yeah, that note's a little flat and whatever, but don't mess with it, like, because that's the way it is. And for me, with the Depeche stuff, because it is so kind of like produced, a lot of it, you know, I need to hear. I have to have some kind of element to it that is not perfect. If that makes any sense. Not to say that, you know, what we do is perfect, but it was so different. It's so different to the Soul Saver stuff. It allowed me to go places with my voice that I felt like I hadn't been before, like to use my voice in a very different way, and I just let that natural. I even on some of the tracks, you know, I wasn't sure if I could reach where I wanted to reach, like power and note-wise or whatever, but I just kind of went for it, and it worked out pretty well. I honestly believe that this is the beginning of something, and there will come a point where we will be on stage together doing shows, and hopefully after we've got a couple of records under our belt.
Things just, you know, kind of unravel the way they unravel.
Yeah.
And, you know, we'll just kind of see how things go.